Hi guys, this is Olga and I wanted to show you a DT project that I created for Diamond Dyes. Now, this project I created and I wanted to post it up on New Year's, and because it was going to be like a Christmas-New Year's project, but I was, like I said, I was unable to post it, but I still wanted to show you guys the project. And I did take a picture of it, and I did like post it on Facebook, I believe it was. And but I just wanted to show you some of the dyes that I created, and also to let you guys know, because I forgot to mention this in my last video that I did of the giveaway winner. If anyone is ever interested in any of the dyes that you see that I am showing in any of my projects from Diamond Dyes, you can purchase these dyes at www.diamonddyes.com. And right now there's a promotion. You could get 15% off plus free shipping. All you have to do is type in the code Thanks Olga, and you must spend $25 or more. And so basically, if you make a purchase of $25 or more, you can receive 15% off plus free shipping. All you have to do is enter the code Thanks Olga. And I'm going to show you the dyes really quickly, so in case you're new to my channel and you're not familiar with any of the dyes, I do have a previous video and I show you all the other dyes. And also Diamond Dyes has a Facebook page, and they also have a YouTube channel. And there's also some other great designers for Diamond Dyes, and they have some awesome projects. They have done some beautiful things with the dyes, and so with all the different things that you could do with these dyes are amazing. Like all the time that I want to do something different, I usually always go over to all the other designers and see what they have done and see what they created, because like you get inspiration from like everybody. Like I think they're awesome, and not only because I'm in the design team with them, it's just like you just get something from like everyone. I strongly believe like if you really pay attention, you learn something from even the newcomer. And like so yeah, and some of the dyes that I have used in this project that I'm going to show you right now, I used the Pretty Poinsettia. And they look like so. And what I like about this dye is, see, I took mine apart, and when they come together, and I just took them apart so it could be easy when I pass them through my machine. It comes with the small one, the large one, and then this is the center. And it's so beautiful. I love this dye. And then, of course, you know that I'm going to be using this to make other flowers. I'm not just going to be using them for, like, Christmas projects. I'm going to be creating other flowers. And so, this is not just a Christmas project that, like a poinsettia just for Christmas. I know I could create some other flowers. And, the other dye that I used was the pine branch, and a lot of you know, you have seen a lot of my projects. The ones that follow me love this dye. I have created awesome projects with this. I have done Christmas trees, I have done wreaths, I have done, I mean, a lot of, I love it. I love this dye. I use it a lot when I do a lot of flower clusters, and I just use them like for the backing and stuff. I just love the way it just looks. And so I use this one, and then I use a Snowflake dye. Excuse me. And it looks like so. And what I like about this dye, and here I cut out a whole bunch of pieces, and so so if I ever just needed one, I just have it ready. But what I like about this dye is like all three of them, there's like a small one, a medium, and a large, and they're all different. And then of course this one right here reminds me of, you know, the magnolia stamp. There's a magnolia dye, and the magnolia dye has these little, like the middle one of the snowflake. There's a magnolia dye that has these little pieces right here, the same thing as the snowflakes. So of course I'm trying to see how I can incorporate it, make it look like that die. Just because it looks so pretty in the back of a flower. And so I know that I could also use this one. So, you know how like a lot of times you say, oh, this is a Christmas dye. I can only use this at Christmas. And so I want to know how I could like use these dyes in other ways besides Christmas. You know, like I don't want to like put it away for like next year. And so of course, I took this middle one and I cut it into little pieces and I used it as a leaf, especially for an ATC. I use these little pieces as leaves for like a little flower, and it worked perfectly. And I'll show you because I'm gonna post a video of the ATC, and I love it because it was perfect. It was so tiny. And so yeah, so that's another thing you could do with that. And of course, I'm still trying to figure out what I could do with these, but you know, you just use your imagination. Like sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And so that was just something that I learned too. So anyways, so I used that one. And then, and basically, I'm actually, sorry guys, I'm actually looking to see what else I use. But yeah, I think it was those 3 dyes that I used. And then of course, if you go to www.diemonddyes.com, you get to see the other dyes that Diemond Dyes have. And stay tuned because, you know, soon they will be coming out with some new dyes. And they have some awesome sales right now going on with their dyes. And like I said, like you can get creative with these dyes and you can use them for like a lot of different projects. So let me show you anyways. Let me show you the project that I created. And this is what I made. And oh, actually, let me zoom out a little bit. So, oh, sorry guys. I actually zoomed in. And I hope you guys can see that. But this was a frame that I got at Michael's. Now, this frame was in the clearance because it was like broken. The back of it was broken, and it was like 50 cents. And so I knew that I could do something with it, and I knew that the back I could just glue it. So I brought it home. And so when I brought it home, I said, you know what? I love that paper that Dee sent me in the Diamond in our DT package. So let me just create a nice little scenery need inside of this frame. And so that's what I did. I did a lot of fussy cutting, distressed the edges. I got this beautiful doily that I got at my local thrift store. As you see, the poinsettia flowers, which I show you in a little bit, I embossed them. I also used some stickles. I got a lot of gesso going on here. Yeah, just like I said, distress the edges. So I'm gonna start like basically in the top. So basically what I did was the whole frame was black. And so I took it apart, and that was easy because like I said, it was broken. And what I did was the back piece, I started building. I put like 3 layers of paper, and then after I layered the 3 pieces of the paper that I wanted, I came and I put the doily, and then I put this square doily that I actually purchased on eBay. Love that doily. I hope you guys can see that. And then I came and I got a circle doily that I got at, I want to say CVS a while ago. And that circle doily, I used some Lindy spray. And I sprayed it, and I sprayed it, it was like a cherry red color. And I sprayed it, and then I let it dry, and then I just loved the way it came out because it had like some shine to it. But of course I hid it. And so after I laid the fabric doily, the square doily, and then the red doily. And then I fussy cut from the graphic 45, the 12 days of Christmas. I fussy cut the lady, and then I put her on top of the red doily. And then I came and I grabbed some the music note from the paper line as well, and I just distressed the edges and I played around with it. And then I got the pine branch, and then I fussy cut again some more of the paper. And then this was the basically the front of the paper that says tells you the 12 days of Christmas. And so basically what I did was I cut it out and I made it look like a frame. inside a frame, and then I did some fussy cutting right here, and then these corners right here are like for pictures, and what I did was I just put it on the corners of this of the paper. And then I had another little red doily where it was like a net, and if you could see it right in the back right there, and so I put that right there. And then I fussy cut this man right here, and he's actually playing, I don't know what that music is called, but he's actually playing, and I popped him up with some pop dots, and then I actually used another pine branch right there. And then here goes the poinsettias. I love the way, what I did was I just stacked them up, and I put them in underneath his legs. But what I did was I kept on putting pieces of chipboard so they could rise, because I didn't want them to be directly on his legs. I wanted it to be like kind of like sideways. Because like if you see it close up, you could see the effect of it, because I just didn't want him to look flat on top of him. I hope you guys understand. And then the snowflakes, I basically just glued some around, like if they were falling from the sky, and then I put a flat back pearl in the middle, and then these 3 snowflakes right here, I just stuck a wire, and they actually dangle, and they're up in the air, and I love the way that looks. And this, I actually embossed them, and then I put a little bit of glitter so it could like actually shine, and I love that look. And then so after I did the whole scenery in the inside, I started working with the outside. And again, the outside, I papered the whole frame. After I did that, I started creating in the corners. I wanted to put some fussy cut from the paper. I wanted to put some cheesecloth. I also used a pine branch. And then there goes the middle. Remember the snowflake that I told you that I was trying to work with the middle one? Well, here it is right here. I took a couple pieces and I just glued it, and I put it behind the bird, and there's a little bird that I fussy cut, and so I just put it right in the back here, and then I put some more back there, and then I got these little cherries right there. This was like a this stash that I got at Michael's, and I just cut it out and just stuck them underneath. I also popped on him, and then I fussy cut the little girl, the lady, and she's dancing. And then I got some leaves, some wild orchid craft, some more fussy cutting, some flowers. And what I did was I fussy cut the whole thing of flowers, but then I cut them individually and just stacked them. And some are flat and some are popped up. And so I like that. Again, fussy cut, I popped them up, some the pine branch. And then again, I did the same scenery right here with the bird. And so, like I said, all the way around, I used the paper, and this paper was very beautiful. I love it. And then right here, I just cut this. I got this from the sticker sheet, and I just backed it up with some red cardstock, popped it up with some pop dots, and then I used some red rickrack trim, and you can see it's right there in the back. And so that was my project. And of course, I wanted to post it a while ago. I wanted to post it, like I said, I wanted to post it like for Christmas or like like for New Year's, but I didn't. But I still wanted to show you guys. And so this was my DT project for Diamond Dyes. But of course, I got something else that I wanted to show you guys, and I'm almost done. And so I just wanted you guys to see. And so I hope you guys enjoy. So feel free to leave a comment and subscribe. Bye, everyone.